Hello viewers, welcome to educators.com. This is Venkatamna Gandhi. In the previous session, we have discussed about how to customize an adapter views. So now let us see how to create a spinner view. So spinner view is like a drop-down view in another technologies. So where let us see what is the spinner view and how to supply the data to the spinner and how to read the user selection. So here it looks like this, so which allow the user to select a single item at a time. So spinner provides a quick way to select one value from a set of values. The default state is a spinner shows its currently selected value. When the user touches on a drop down menu, it is going to show all the other available values to the user. Now let us create a simple program on a spinner view. Open your studio and create a new project. Project has been created successfully. Open your layout file and add an element to the view and say it as spinner view. So spinner width I am taking it as match parent and height I am going to take it as wrap content and give an ID for this. So let us name it as spinner or spin, whatever you can. And this must be below your text view. So let's create an ID for this. So this is like a user selection, and this spinner must be layout below your user selection. Save this. Now come back to your main activity. So for this we need a data. So first of all, load your spinner into your activity. So I'm going to take it as spinner and load using find view by ID method. Already we know that. Dot id dot spinner and with semicolon and typecast it to spinner. So we should set the data to this particular spinner using an adapter. So first of all, let me create the data. So in our previous examples, we have created the string array here in our activity itself. Now I would like to get it from other sources. So open your resource.xml, resources, values, strings.xml. Here create a string array to add all of your values. So click on this. So let's create a string array. So name it as versions. I'm going to take my versions here, Android versions. So this is going to take items inside this. So I'm going to create 4 to 5 items. Just copy this index. The first one is like cupcake, and I'll add all other values. So I'm done with creating a string array. Open your activity file. Just create an adapter here, array adapter. So array adapter of character sequence. So let us say adapter is equals to, we have a method for this like adapter view dot create from source. Okay, create from resource. So create from resource. It is also going to take 3 parameters. So one is the context, or you can use get application context. Next one is your int. So text array resource ID. So this is your from the resource. Okay, r dot array dot versions. And the third parameter is your layout resource ID, which is a predefined one. Okay, Android dot layout r dot layout dot simple drop down item. So you just go here, simple drop down item will be there. Simple spinner drop down item or simple spinner item. You can select like this. Okay. So that is simple spinner item. So setting up for a particular individual view, we use set simple spinner drop down item. So this, and we should set the adapter to our spinner. So how can we say that? Spinner dot set adapter, pass your adapter value. That's it. Save this. Now let's run your application and see the output. It is going to launch on our ABD. Yeah, it has been launched. Default it is showing cupcake. So when you click on this, it is showing like this. But if you see, everything is like clumsy, it's patched up. So for that, we can set our layout. So using spinner dot set a drop down view resource. So set drop down view resource, which is going to be a integer resource ID, where we'll get it from Android dot r dot so layout dot simple drop down list item. Simple drop down, yeah, simple spinner drop down item. And now it looks good. Now just run this on your virtual device. It will take some time to launch. Yeah, it has been launched successfully. See, if you observe here, the alignment of your items are very so fine. Okay, previously it was not aligned exactly. Now it has been aligned. So now let us see listening to the user choice. So how to do something. If I choose something, it should be visible over here. For that, go to activity main.xml, change your text color and text size. So I'm going to take it as a string resource, which is the default I am taking, and change the text size to 25 sp because we are dealing with text view. Save this, come back to your main activity, and we would like to set this by implementing. So for till now on item click listener we have implemented. Now we are going to implement on item selected listener because we are selecting an item. So on item selected listener. Implement on item selected listener will be there. So here it is, and implement that particular method, which is when on something is selected, when nothing is selected. On item is selected, then we'll pass something here. What do we do? We'll read the data. So to a text view we'll pass it. For that you have to read the text view to your activity. The ID is user selection. So come back here. So let us give that as a text view. So I'll say TV. Now come back here. Just load that into activity using find view by ID method. Typecast it to a text view. Find.id user selection. So save this. Come back here when something is selected. So what should I do? TV dot set text. We are going to get the value from your character. So just simply get your parent dot get item at position. So get item ID. Yeah, this is get item at position. So pass the position. That's it. Save it. but it is giving some warning for us. Let us see what exactly it is. So cast parameter to int, cast parameter to cat sequence. Save this. Run this application. It has launched successfully. Click on this, choose something. So it is not listening. Let us see what is the problem. So this is to be changed to string because we are trying to set the string to this particular text view. Run this. It will be launched very fast now. It has been launched. Okay. Click on something. So we have missed to set this here simply. So sometimes we do some blunder mistakes. Set on item click listener, pass this. That's it. Now it will work. So otherwise you just give get application context instead of this. Save it. It's showing some error for us. Yep. So run it. So we set the on item selected listener and the corresponding get item at position will be selected. So let's run this. It is going to be launched soon on the emulator. So it has been launched and check with this. So when I select anything, it is going to be changed automatically. So this is all about your spinner view and how to work with the drop down view kind of resources and setting up the data to it in our Android. So thanks for watching educators.com. Let's catch up in the next session.